with acceptance. The deepest color, the perfect lines, her true patterns lie on the inside. The deepest color, the perfect lines, her true patterns lie on the inside. Her beauty flutters by, but you can't touch a butterfly. Only more blood and mystical
Welcome to the Walking Into Your Purpose show with April, with your host, the phenomenal April Smith. Get ready to walk into your purpose.
Hello and welcome to the Walking Into Your Purpose show with April. I am your host, April Holt Smith. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we're going to be talking about self-love. Today we're talking about self-love. And I just want you to know, you have to love yourself no matter what. That's really the only way you can really walk into your purpose, if you have self-love. When I say that, I mean you can't worry about how somebody else feel about you, or you worrying about why they don't like you and different things like that. But you learn to love yourself. And when you learn to love yourself, it doesn't matter about what other people think about you. Self-love actually starts with you. Whatever you want to change about yourself, you need to do that. If you want to change your hair color, you want to change your weight, you want to change where you live, the environment, it's all up to you. Just as long as you're loving yourself and you're not doing it because somebody else wants you to do it. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people now. You're worried about how somebody else will take you, how somebody else is going to love you. But if you don't love yourself, how can anybody else love you? You got to learn to love yourself. You got to learn to be alone. You got to learn to just say, you know what? I don't need a crowd around me. I don't need a big circle. What is it to have a whole entourage around you, but nobody really loves you? Nobody really cares about your well-being. They just like, hey, they're gossiping about you behind your back, but you're still trying to impress them. You're still trying to make them love you. Forget that. Just love yourself. Hey, you don't want to love me? I love myself. And that's the mentality that we have to get in. We have to really learn to love ourselves. So work on yourself. Just work on yourself. Just, this has been a long road for me. So I'm going to talk about myself. And I used to really say, you know what, I need them to like me. I need to fit in over here. But at this point in my life, no, I don't need to fit in anywhere. Maybe they need to fit in with me. I love April more than anything besides God. I do. I believe in myself more. I push myself more. I am my own cheerleader because I know the things that God has promised me. And that's what I'm trying to do, is do God's will. It's to do the things that God wants me to do. But I'm still not going to be a people pleaser anymore. I'm just going to love myself. I'm going to do things for myself. I'm going to work on me. And that's what you need to do. Work on yourself before you try to go over here and work on somebody else and make somebody else great. What are you doing for yourself? Are you loving yourself? I had a cousin tell me that once a month she takes herself out. She don't need no man. She go on her own date by herself once a month. How great is that? How many of us can say that we do that? Or we have ever done that? I really want to know. She loves herself just that much to say, you know what? Hey, I don't need no man to take me out. I'm going to do it myself. And that's self-love right there. That's her loving herself through everything. Loving herself through her trials and tribulations. Loving herself being single. She's loving herself. It's a lot of different groups out on Facebook I see about singles traveling and just doing different things. You have people now like, hey, don't nobody want to travel with me? I travel alone. And that's how it is really with me. I usually travel alone. And it doesn't bother me. It does not bother me anymore because, again, I love April. And that's what you need to do. Say, hey, you know what? I want to go to Jamaica, but I don't have anybody to go with me. I'm just going to wait. No, you get that passport and you just go. Everywhere you go, you always have to be safe, but still don't let someone else define you. Don't let someone else, say what you cannot do or talk you out of doing something. You have a lot of women that's on this weight loss journey and they're doing different things. Whether I choose to go under the knife and you choose to do it a natural way, that's your choice. But if I want to choose to go under the knife, let that be my choice. Don't go and try to talk about me. Oh, she wants to lose weight, but she won't do it the natural way. She wants to go do it under the knife. What difference does it make? I'm doing what's important to me. I'm doing what I want to do, not what you want me to do. But anybody with common sense know, I don't care if you're going the knife or not, you still have to learn to adjust a different way. What I mean by that, learning to eat right, learning to exercise, to keep that weight off of you. Because if you don't, yes, it's going to come back. I don't care if I go over here and do it the natural way. It's still going to come back. So again, that goes back to self-love, loving yourself. If you got long hair, you want to cut your hair, and somebody's like, don't cut your hair. It's not going to look good on you. Okay, it may not look good to you, but it's going to look good to me. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to color my hair pink, green, yellow, purple. I don't care. That's my business. And that's what's making me feel good. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. We have to just learn to say, you know what? I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm just going to do this for me. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Walking Into Your Purpose show with April. Thank you for tuning in today. I just got a chat, and this young lady said she really wants to do a total makeover, but some of her friends say, don't do it. You're going to look crazy. So what do y'all think I'm going to say to her? Go for it. Go for it, young lady. Change everything you want to change about you. Don't listen at them. Do it, because it's not about them. It's about you. It's what's making you comfortable, not what somebody else said. Because at the end of the day, you're always going to have somebody say, oh, you're too fat. You're too